Firsties.
Hey, Yoda's Dream Girl, how are we doing, my dear? Yeah, bear with me, folks, as always. Due to the app being a pain in the butt, I got to do some last minute, on the air, on the fly maintenance. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy. Good baby. Hola. Good hun, it let me in.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we had a very good success last week with our little poll.
Much love, my friend. How are you tonight?
I am doing well tonight. I'm on a 3-day weekend. So basically, I have ignored all my work emails for Friday, Saturday, and tomorrow. I'm going to the toy show tomorrow. Going to spend money on you guys, like I always do. But I have a specific goal in mind. I think tomorrow, because it has been getting asked for so much, I'm mainly going to look for wrestling items and sports items. Now, my only concern is if I do the sports items, because of where I live, it's going to be a lot of Cardinals stuff, which I'm not too thrilled about, but maybe I'll get lucky tomorrow and come up with something miraculously different. But I'm not holding my breath. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight...
Long weekend's the best.
Yes, it was going to be a 4-day weekend. I was going to take Monday off as well. But I just couldn't bring myself to take 4 days off. I'd be going stir crazy at the end of 3 days. So I figured 3 days is enough. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as you guys know, we had a lot of fun with the poll app that we used for last week's game show. And because of that, and this is the reason I got the poll app working to start with. Oh, I'm missing something. What am I missing here? I am missing something in my pile of stuff. So you are awake, you are not brain dead. Are you GQ? That's my question. Tonight we're going to do something that I have wanted to do for a very long time. And tonight we're going to get the opportunity to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to be looking for, to let you know, is I'm going to be choosing 8 people on the channel to participate in the Listwitz version of the match game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the match game has been created finally. Like I said, I had been racking my brains to come up with something that could help me put a match game show together. And after a lot of playing around with the poll app from last week, I think it works. I really do. So, whenever the title screen finishes, I'm going to be picking 8 people that are on the chat. So make sure if you want to participate, you get active in the chat. Not just by saying in or I'm here or something like that. Because I don't do it that way. I know it sounds cruel, it sounds mean, it sounds wrong. But the idea is to get you guys to participate. You participate, you got a shot at winning prizes. So, that is how it is going to work. And what it will be is I do have one request, and it's a very simple request. You can go with the adult-oriented humor. I have no problem with that. That's the purpose of Match Game. That's always been the purpose of Match Game. Just make sure you keep it PG-17, not PG-13, not R. We could probably slide with a little bit of R stuff, but if you are chosen, please make sure that you guys keep the comment R17. But if it works like the test poll I was doing, it should work brilliantly. So, like I said, just make sure you guys are participating on the chat during the pregame, during the 4-letter word, during everything else that we do, because that's how I'm going to decide who's in and who's... She was my sweetheart on game shows. Her, Alden Lund, Jim Peck, Jim Lang, Bert Convey, Carol, Vicki Lawrence, Bill Cullen, Bob Barker, even Drew Barry's got it to a little sense. They got this thing where they just connect with the players, and the players connected with each other. And I am really, really hoping this works real well. Now, there's another note coming up here. It will probably not be this coming Saturday. It may not be the following Saturday, so it may be about 3 Saturdays from now. But my plan is to do the Play TV Inquisition Game Show Network call-in only enter show. That's why the number has been going on. That's why we got the number with the word, so it's easy to remember. Believe it or not, the actual, because I was going to do it all letters, and I could come up with Dr. Zero List.
I'll be at the wedding.
It will not be the 8th. It'll probably be, like I said, probably 3 weeks. I'm gonna say 3 weeks, but don't hold me to that, because it is going to take a lot of work to get this in. It's going to take me picking up a lot of small prizes, and I mean a lot. I was thinking about saving it for the week of like November 7th through whatever, because I'm taking 2 weeks off in November. And my plan was do my stuff around the house that I got to get done, and then nothing but broadcast game shows. So that'd be like 2 weeks of game shows. And I thought about doing like 1 day of it, but nothing but call-ins. So you're going to be at a wedding. You're getting married and not telling us. KTG just hides all the secrets. Fatality's going to be so jealous of you, KTG. Speaking of KTG, Mark, and HBK, I have your boxes over here waiting to be shipped out. They will probably be going out next weekend, if hopefully not sooner. Oh, so you're just going to be you're the preacher. That's what it is. You're going to be the preacher that gives them away. Everybody else's package is Juggalo, Macy, Chris, Heroes.
I
want to say one more.
I'll be patient.
Y'all's went out yesterday. I actually had to go pick up 2 extra boxes for Mark and KTG stuff, so I couldn't get y'all's out with everything yesterday.
He'll still be sad.
But yeah, I had to go pick up your boxes yesterday. By the time I got the boxes picked up and I was ready to go put them out, it was too late to hit the post office. So yeah, my 2 big boxes go out next week. And I was kind of fortunate because Mr. Frank Belgium, the Onion Knight Heroes, cost me a pretty penny to send him a package that was about yay big. It was like about what, 3 inches by 5 inches. And it was a pretty penny to send that over to Belgium. All right, what else did I have? I had one other thing. So yeah, again, we're going to be doing a call-in only show. Tonight we're going to be doing the match game show. So I will pick 8 people on the channel that are active. I already got them lined up in my head. 1 or 2 may change before somebody shows up, but we shall see. I gotta get my first 8 lined up and written down.
International shipping is insane.
Yes, it is. Internet just from the U.S. to Canada. It's like I'm almost tempted. I'm tempted to say, who do I know that's in like Detroit or Helena, Canada or Montana, and say, can I ship this to you and then you ship it across? And it's like, no, I won't do that to anybody. I can't do that to people because then it would be like, uh-oh, I'm just in serious trouble if I did that. And all right, so do I have 8 written down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I got 7.
I've never mailed anything overseas.
Oh, I do it quite a bit. I do it quite a bit lately, especially across the northern border.
Don't need them trying to call in the drug dogs. Lol.
Oh, are you trying to say something, Ms. Yoda? But yeah, it's basically, I got about 3 people in Canada that have gotten a bunch of stuff. A couple people in England have gotten a bunch of stuff. Actually, no, I think I've had 1 each. I've had to ship to Immingham. Who else? One other person. And then Heroes over on the big landmass over in Europe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:15. Well, it's officially 7:14, but who's counting for that extra minute, right?
Just saying, I am only 6 hours away from Moncton.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for our 4-letter word tonight. Our 4-letter word is a standard 4-letter word, ladies and gentlemen. Each letter completes one of the letters on the one. I'm knocking everything over today. Oy vey. What do I have on the ground?
Lost.
Oh. That's because that's the stool that's got the leg that's coming loose.
Hats.
But for those of you that have never been on the show, welcome to Saturday night. Welcome to Game Show Night. We are the only channel, and I mean the only, live, interactive game show network. We basically run tributes to all your favorite shows from the 40s through the double 10s, through the double aughts, and the 2010s.
Lamb.
If we like it,
List.
we'll try it. Not necessarily going to guarantee it's going to be a great game because we've had some that have not gone over so well. And we have had some that have been wonderfully appreciated. And then some that everybody's just like, I like it, let's play it again, even if it's not really a great game. Or even if we change the rules a bit.
Lace.
Now, I will tell you guys right now, when we get to the match game, there's a lot of technical stuff that has to go on in the process. So you guys will have to be a little patient with me on that one. For those of you that were here last Saturday, you saw how the poll process works. Nice try, Flop. I've used that one too many times in the past.
Hard.
So again, all I ask is when we do the match game, ladies and gentlemen, we try to keep everything PG-17. And it is a tournament format, believe it or not. So basically all 8 players that have been previously chosen will have a shot. The trick is, I'm not going to tell who, well, you guys will see. It's counting on a little bit of contestant honesty, but that has never been a problem in the past. Plus, it's a chance for you guys to actually make all the jokes.
Cyan. Hi.
Now, I will guarantee one word on this list is going to be a very oddball word. Just to give you guys a small hint. I won't tell you which one. It is a legitimate word. Let's see what else. Like I said, I got the toy show tomorrow. So again, if there's something you guys want me to look for, let me know. Like I said, my goal is mostly tomorrow is I'm going to be looking for small stuff, and I'm going to be looking for wrestling and sports stuff. But if you guys have something you guys want me to look for, let me know. Yeah, well, like I said, I know one guy there always has a lot of loose wrestling figures, and I try to avoid the loose ones if I can, but I'm really considering picking up a lot of the loose ones tomorrow. At least that's what I'm considering. Ow, my foot just cramped. Ow! That was painful. I just took one step and my foot just kind of went.
House. Land. Tank. Tinsel.
All good guesses, all legitimate words, but not what we're looking for.
Task. Hand. Hood. Cask.
Oh, Mark completes it out. It is indeed a cask. Nicely done, Mark.
Hands.
Indeed, it is cask. We have scow, math, toss, and kind. Now, for those of you that don't recognize the last word on the list, K-I-N-E is actually a legitimate word. It is an archaic word that is basically the plural of cow. It is an archaic word, an Old English word, that basically means cow or plural cows. So Mark nails our 4-letter word in about 6 minutes. Not bad, my friend. Not bad at all. And as always, even though I don't have the sound effects again, because I really hate PlayStation's app. Somebody said I probably need to like uninstall and reinstall the app, but I'm really worried if I do that, I'm going to lose a lot of the settings. And did my vault come up like it was supposed to? There we go. All right, Mark. With that, my friend, you get one shot at the 4-digit number in the combination to the vault. Hey, Nerdy, how we doing, my friend? I'm still designing. I haven't gotten past the design phase yet. Just to let you know, because it's like 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely a valid number combination. Let us find out if 3, 4, 5, 6 is the combination. Where's my? I know what I could be using. I gotta find it though. It's buried somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Communal Force LOL.
Is.
What up? You will do those games.
Yes, I will. Like I said, once I'm in the design process, I'm like locked in. I just gotta figure out how to do the what is it? The scrambled lyrics one. If I can figure that out, then I get a good baseline. And I'm trying to figure out how I can use the you don't know the lyrics portion of it. All right, Mark gave me 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 3, 4, 5, 6 the combination to the vault tonight? The mystery light says no, it is not. Red for wrong, Mark. Sorry about that. The vault is not open tonight. But yeah, like I said, once I'm in the planning stages, dude, I'm hooked. Because the brain's going like, okay, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? How can I make this work? Because I wanted to do Don't Stop the Lyrics, and there was like a description on one of them that Mr. Cock would fit in with so well. But I'll have to get back on that one. Alright, so the vault remains closed yet again for a little bit longer. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we start, as always, with the list. And tonight's sponsor of the list is everybody's favorite cloning location.
Well, thanks, you.
I better do one more thing real quick while we wait for the ad to run. I can't get my Bluetooth to work correctly for some reason, and I don't know why on the computer. It should be up and running, but for some reason it keeps shutting down.
Powering on. Paired.
Yep.
I saw on his show your pop got head damage.
Yes, it did. I'm starting to wonder if it was a message or a warning. That's all right. He already promised to clone him some new brain cells, so I can't believe he was like. I know they have some fun on there with the saw. Just scared me. It really did. So Dr. Jekyll, if you're watching, please don't bring the saw back. Please don't bring the saw back. That's all I'm going to say.
MMM brain cells. Fatality. Bot patient 217. Hello.
Hey, HBK, how are we doing today? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we turn the music back on. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with the list. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for words and phrases. Oh, it does the same thing to me on occasion. It really does. We are looking for hit blank. As you can see, we are definitely PG-13, PG-17 for tonight's broadcast. I got to turn it down. I got to find the right spot. Because I actually have it hooked up to the Bluetooth speaker. It's still I heard a couple of them.
Headstream. Trouble.
Because basically, believe it or not, I was trying to get the phone hooked up to the speaker and I couldn't get it to work.
In the clouds. In the sand.
Alright, I know I heard a couple of them, so give me a minute.
Head of the class. Strong.
We got head of the class.
Headache.
What else did I hear? I know I heard a couple of them.
Headlamp. Head games. Head up your ass.
I thought I heard 3 of them, but give me a moment. There's, I saw head over heels.
Headlong. Head of state. Head of the household. Headmaster. Head first. Headquarters. Headmistress. Head on a plate. Head of the pack. Headbusters. Head to head. Headboard. Headmeat. Headstrong. Headmaster. Head to head. Headlight. Head job. Head of the jokes. Heads or tails. Head games. Headland.
We had head hunting, which I will take from HBK.
Headway.
Macy gave me head over heels.
Head for cover. Head and shoulders. Head marketing. Head for the border. Head shaft. Headboard.
Head of the class went to Mark.
Headline. Head for tall timber. Headwaters. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head above water. Headstrong.
KTG gave me Head and Shoulders.
Headdress. Head in the clouds.
HBK with Headdress.
Headstone. Head honcho. Headshot. Head science.
Damn, HBK on a roll.
Headbanger. Sorry, have a 8-month-old emoji grinning face with smiling eyes. Head flop.
Alright, that leaves us with 4 left. Nope, 3 left.
Head count. Head 2. Head cook and bottle washer. Head commune horse. Head star.
I am always the head commune horse.
Head hunter. Head lice. Head for the last roundup. Head to
The
toe.
other 3 I have definitely not seen. At least the search function
Head
can't
scar.
find.
Hello.
Hey Freddy, how are we doing today, my friend?
Head this way. Head raise. Headstand. Headphones. Head shake. Head rush. Head stream. Headache. Headquarters. Head
Are
lock.
you saying I give you a headache? I'm hurt.
Headline.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, tomorrow will be toy shopping day.
Headache.
And we're looking to find a ton of smalls, hopefully, wrestling items, and sports items. If there's anything else you guys want me to look for, again, just let me know. You guys can send it to me via email, Instagram, Facebook. Yep, I knocked the leg off this stool. Damn it. I can just feel it like, rolling over. Which means this stool has to go off to the side for now.
Headman.
Damn it.
Headlight.
Ow, that was my toe.
Head flats. Headpiece. Head waiter.
And again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen,
Current.
we will be doing our version of Match Game.
Head work. Head C.
And again, I got my 8 people lined up.
Head type. Head stall.
In which all 8 people will have a turn.
Everything I tell you to look for you put in the prize pile.
No, not everything.
Headquarters.
Uh,
Headward. Headset.
what was it you wanted?
Headsets. Headship. Head of the line. Headmistress.
Oh, there was something.
Headless.
something.
Headless horseman. Headless horseman. Head star.
And Flop gives me Headless Horseman first. Alright, come on. There we go. It's acting weird for some reason. Because I know there was something you said you were interested in,
Yet I bet mark to it. Emoji thumbs up sign.
and
Headmonger. Yay.
I looked at one and I couldn't stand it. It was like, it was just off. But yeah, like I said, And the reason I'm mostly looking for smalls is because I still got a ton of bigs.
Headless headmistress. Head
uh, Ginger, you better hide.
Headway.
I can't remember what it was now, but it was something, and it was something you were liking, and I think Darkside was liking, and I'd only seen one of them, and it was just like in such bad shape, and it had those googly eyes like your figures had, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna work.
Headlamp. Head helmet.
Now, if I ever see anything turtle related, Nerdy's the first person I will go to. If it's Green Lantern related, damn. That is louder than I thought it would be.
Head of household.
If it's Green Lantern related, it's Darkside I go to. Oh, that's what it was. I was going to go horror related.
Heady.
And I didn't have Freddy on my Instagram list at the time. So it was like I had no idea what to ask, who to go to.
Headlong. Headscarf.
Because I think this was like right before I added Freddy to my Instagram list. And I'm like, I had no way to send him a message to say, Freddy, is this any good? And the next time I went back, it was like long gone. And it was like, oh, well.
Laughing KTG. Head first. No KTG. No. Head wife LOL. LOL. I hated the commercial. Head on the block. Head for the hills. Head shrinker.
Oh, Macy with the number 2 on the list. Head for the Hills was definitely on there.
Head peen.
And I thought number 10 would be a little easier, to be honest.
Headbutt.
I thought 10 would... Alright, why is it doing this? It's almost like it doesn't want to respond until I move the mouse. I thought number 10 would come up a little sooner.
Head crab. Be right back. Heads. Head above water. Headbanger's bull. I said head for the hills earlier, LOL. Heads or tails?
Oh, let me go take a look then. It was probably when I was going through all the
Hard art.
Oh, it did come up twice, so bear with me.
Art.
Oh, you did, KTG. My apologies.
Head meat.
That's probably why I was in the middle. Took somebody long enough to guess at that one.
Hello, Listy. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head bone.
And I do think you guys will like some, even if you guys are not in the closed list for the match game, I think a few of you will like some of the questions, because there are some streamer names in some of them. In some of them, some I was like, I was just trying to squeeze some of them in, and it was just like I was trying to squeeze questions in as fast as I could to make sure I had enough tiebreakers.
Head detective. Head nurse.
So it was like those were the ones that I couldn't put streamer names on. But we can lie when we read the questions and put
Hello,
streamer
group
names on
doctor.
them.
Head first.
Nope.
Head
I'll
of
make
the
sure I
line.
haven't missed it anywhere, so bear
Head
with me.
cold. Head damage. Head butt. Head teacher.
Nope, not there.
Hello dead, flop and all, emoji smiling face with open mouth. Head wound. Head toss. Hia. Allo Doc J. Head start. Head killing. Hello Jekyll. Head fun.
Alright, you still got some time left, ladies and gentlemen. Some time. Even though the timer says 11 o'clock, I know it's off, or 11 minutes.
Head judge.
I think it's down to about 9 minutes, actually.
Headless. Head queen. Head scratcher. Heading your way. Head of the century.
But yeah, I'm kind of surprised number 10 hasn't come off yet, because it's not that uncommon of a phrase.
Headache. Hello Kruger's Yoda. Headache. Head screwed on. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Heading home.
See, I'm trying to remember which commercial you guys said that one's from. I don't remember that one.
Headwaters. Head cheese. Head dog. Headshot boom. I am not a headache. ... How rude.
No, they accuse me of that because they say I make their head hurt when the show's over. By the time the end of the show's here.
That commercial was on the game shows in the 200s.
See, I can't remember that one.
Head on, headache reliever. Jeopardy, I think.
I have to go see if I can find that one on YouTube, just to see what it is. I do have to check the list.
It repeats itself 3 times. Heads
I
together.
think.
Hey, Johnny.
I think the next guest host will be in about 2 weeks. I think.
Head channel.
I got to check my list programs.
Head held high. Head first.
And I can't remember if it is my favorite pup or my favorite wrestler. I gotta go look.
Headwaters.
But I know one of the two are next on the to be guest hosting list. And like I said, for those of you that were late coming in,
Headpiece. Head twist.
Alright, there it goes. The off switch wasn't working for a
Head
minute.
massage. Head on a pipe.
Either in 3 weeks or 5 weeks. And like I said, I was thinking of doing this about 3 weeks from now, but if I got to load up on the small prizes, it may not be till November.
Head on a platter.
But the plan is, on one episode, we are going to be doing an all call-in show. And basically what it will be is it will be a lot of smalls with a lot of simpler than normal games. If you guys ever remember the Playmania, the ITV Play, or the Game Show Network call-in programs, that is what I am planning on doing. And like I said, it may be during my birthday week. I don't know. I haven't decided just yet. But it will be a lot more simpler, quicker games. What it will be is we'll take one call at a time. So if you call in while I'm on with somebody else, you're just going to be kind of out of luck because I won't take it until I hang up.
Head or high water.
Nope. Ooh, it's definitely a host because it's not.
Head bait.
Yeah, just weird. No, it's working at the moment, so we'll see what happens.
Just saying hi guys, smile.
Hey, Panda Poot, how we doing? All right. For number two,
Head
I gotta wait
swallow.
30 more seconds. Yeah, wait.
Head to toe.
Nope, not what we're looking for.
Head of state. Head between legs. Headshot.
All right. Think a certain genre of movies. I'm not going to tell you which genre yet, but think of a certain genre of
Head
movies.
screwed on right. Head down. Head in the sand.
It's weird. It's kind of like my
Head director.
timers are not working correctly.
Head case.
Think trigger.
Head producer. Head toppers. Head horse.
Nope.
Head horse. Head honcho.
Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Head them off at the pass.
There we go. It was indeed head them off at the pass. Like I said, I was kind of surprised that one didn't come
Head
up.
them up.
I'm surprised that one did not come up sooner. I really thought head them off at the pass was going to be a little more of an obvious one than it apparently turned out to be. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we do put a prize in the prize list. It is time to find out who gets to choose from one of the small treasure chests tonight. And let's see who's got the most tonight. HBK and KTG. KTG went with 7 through 9, so she had head for the hills, head cheese, and head and shoulders. HBK had headstone, headdress, and headhunter. So we'll start with those and then work our way down. Now we're going to start with the one that I missed, that KTG did do. Sorry, Macy, had to take that one back from you. We're going to go with head for the hills. Over the hills and through the woods to a treasure chest do we go. No treasure chest over the hills for KTG. But she's got 2 chances left. And with that, we turn our attention right across to the headstone. And we know what's usually in a headstone, right? Covering up a grave, we bury something in the grave. Did we bury the treasure chest in the grave? No, sorry HBK, 1 down, 2 to go. That means Mark has 2, HBK's got 2, KTG's got 2. Then we have Macy and Flop. But as always, we start with the 2s and work our way down. As we started with KTG, we're going to go with KTG. Is she head and shoulders above the class? Nope. Sorry, KTG. You're down to 1 shot left. And I always seem to have all my prizes show up behind 3 and 4. Well, since HBK still got more, we're going to check under number 4 for the headdress. Is the headdress atop the treasure chest? No, it is not, HBK. No luck on number 4. Which brings us to Mark. Mark got the ends of the list tonight. He got head of the class and head him off at the pass. And since I gave the clue to get him off at the pass, let's see if we head him off the pass and manage to steal the treasure chest. No, Mark, no luck there. So we are down to 1 each. Mark, Macy, HBK, Flop, and KTG. And like I said, we're going to do ladies first. KTG, it's always the first. We started with her. We're going to finish her up. Do the Green Bay Packers and their little head cheese get a prize out of this one? No prize for KTG on this game. And with that, we turn our attention to HBK. He gave me headhunting. I counted it because headhunter, headhunting, headhunt all fell in the same realm on this one. Is our prize going to be off with his head? And there it is. HBK is our winner tonight. It's a good thing I haven't sent your package out yet, HBK, because it means I can just throw yours in the next box. The prize winner for the list tonight is indeed HBK. It means I got to ship something else to Canada. It's that international shipping thing. All right, HBK, with that, my friend.
HBK hunted himself the prize.
And as you can see, this is why I got to find some more smalls. I'm down to 61 items
Congrats,
total.
HBK.
I am down to 61 total smalls, so that's my goal tomorrow, is to load up hopefully on small prizes. And knowing me, I'm going to find something really big that I like that Ash statue. It's going to be like, oh, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. But I have a goal in mind, so somebody just keep sending me reminders. Stick to the plan. That's all I'm going to say. Stick to the plan.
Ask my wife, she watching.
All right, HBK. You get your choice. Number 1 to number 61. Which of our prize treasure chests are you wanting to claim as yours? I'm trying to do my William Shatner impression. Don't think it came out too well. Oh, and the professor might be back in a couple of weeks, too. The professor might be back next week, maybe?
Hey, listeners, stick to the plan. Pick the dragon prize, LOL.
Doesn't work that way, Miss Canadian Chris. Not anymore. He's got to pick one of the numbers. So like I said, tomorrow it's smalls, wrestling figures, sports figures, and if there's anything you guys want me to look for in particular,
give me a honey.
Let me know. Alright, HBK, whenever you are ready. And then we will be starting on the match game. Alright, so I don't need this because I got your box over there. I have your box over there, so I can just drop it in the box. So HBK, any number between 1 and 61. It's weird. Why did it stop playing?
She said go with my number 13.
Number 13, huh? Number 13 it is. And in treasure chest number 13, HBK has claimed. Alright, come on, start working again. Oh, you piece of junk. Why does it always do this? Alright, give me a minute. I gotta fix that.
I like that number.
For some reason, it keeps erasing my macro.
Be a dragon, please, LOL.
Let's see if we can get it to work this time. It's just weird. It's like acting up. Alright, give me a minute. I don't know why I have so many problems with this thing.
If it a dragon, I quit, LOL.
Alright, we'll do it the other way. We'll just get the other one open and go from there. For whatever reason, that slide just does not ever seem to like me. Ah, you piece of... And it's like the easiest slide I have, and for whatever reason, it just acts like a pain in the butt. Alright, there we go. So we are going to go with number 13. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. HBK, for you tonight, you are claiming the Stargate patch. The Stargate patch is now officially yours. Bear with me 1 minute. Oh, I'll find it in a little bit for you. The Stargate patch. Very nicely done, HBK.
Marky Mark.
I have no idea why that slide keeps acting up there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me one more minute.
That way? The easier it is, the more of a pain in the ass it becomes.
I know, it's like weird. It's like every time I run it in the test, it works fine. I get to the live broadcast and it just croaks on me for some reason. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for this show tonight, we created a brand new sponsor for this show. So, I want you guys to sit back and enjoy the ad for a couple of moments.
What up, Saint?
Oh, you know how it goes. Same stuff, different day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while the ad is running, the following 8 people have been chosen for the show tonight. And the reason these 8 people were chosen is they were on the show earlier. They were all active in the chat. If you are not here when I call your name, if you're not interested in participating, let me know. If you are interested, let me know as well, because I'm going to be posting a web page address here in a minute for you guys. We have Yoda's Dream Girl, Macy, KTG, Mark, Fosho, Immingham, Hieroglyphic, and Flop. Those are my 8 that were here earlier. If you're interested, make sure you say something. If you don't want to participate in it, let me know. So again, we have Yoda's Dream Girl, Macy, KTG, Mark, Fosho, Immingham, Hero, and Flop.
Interested.
All right, Mark says he's interested, so Mark is in. Yoda and Macy say they're in.
Why not? I'm game. Sure.
Flop's in. So we're waiting for KTG, Fosho, Immingham, and Hero. Or Hiro. Hiro. But ladies and gentlemen, that ad... Alright, Immingham is not interested. Alright, so we got to find a replacement for Immingham. So I hope you guys like the tribute to Ron Mexico and his drinking kitchen. The beer connoisseur. I didn't even pay attention to see how long the ad ran, so I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game will be something a little different. For those of you that remember from last week, we had where you guys could actually participate via a web page. So we'll wait to see if Fosho or Hiro is interested. If not, let's see, who do I want to pick? We will see if Playdead is interested.
Lol, that's a perfect ad for Ron. Good job. I'm about to head out.
Alright, Fatality.
Tuesday.
Alright, so we are still looking for 3. I have not heard from Fosho or Hero.
Night Fatality. Ladders Fatality.
Alright, so we're looking to see if we can see if Playdead is interested.
Bye Thumper.
And if not, I'm going to let 3 people volunteer. So we're going to let 3 people volunteer if they're... Oh, no. I had somebody else in mind. I was going to ask Miss Freddy's Ready if she wanted to participate on this one.
Sadly, I have nothing better to do on a Saturday night.
Sadly? Come on, I thought we were a good thing to be doing on Saturday nights. You get to sit back, relax, exercise the brain cells. All right, Miss Freddy's
Sure, I'll
in.
play smile.
All right, I'm waiting for Play Dead because the offer already went out to Play Dead. Now,
Yay MRS Freddy.
so we wait to see if Play Dead is interested, and if not, I'm going to take 2 volunteers. Now, like I said, this one is very easy. It is very simple. The right answers and the wrong answers will be determined by you guys, not by me tonight. All right, Playdead is not responding, so we are looking for 2 volunteers. We got 6. We're looking for 2 more. And everybody will have a shot as a contestant. So we're looking for any 2 people that are interested in participating. Normally I pick and choose, but as I'm looking for 8.
I will.
All right, Al jumps in. So we are looking for 1 more, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more. Now again, this one is a little more technical than normal. So make sure you guys have a web page open and available to you because you will need it. Tablets, phone, whatever, either or will work. So we're looking for 1 more.
I need the EBIT.
We're looking for 1 more participant. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out why my...
In.
All right, HBK is going to volunteer to be number 8. All right, round 1. We'll start off with Yoda versus Flop. All right, so when I give out this web page, Yoda and Flop, you don't have to worry about it just yet, but have it ready because you will need it here shortly. All right, let me get to... It is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's the match game. All right, come on, get up there. Why are you not showing up? And sit. All right, my technical stuff is not working like it's supposed to. That's all right. We had a backup plan, so let's try it on the other one. Come on, start working. Yeah, that's why, because it's still trying to get to the old one. It shouldn't be, but it's trying to. Let's hope it comes up like it goes. And said it's tough being married to a fireman. To get him interested, I have to keep a blank in the bedroom. And here were some of the responses. We had the alarm bell. Oop, get back here. Ah! This thing is not wanting to behave. Some of our responses were as follows. Alarm bell. A fire pole. we had Dalmatian, a ladder, a hose, and somebody else gave me an alarm bell. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the poll that you will be up and seeing on the channel. So the 8 of you will need to go to the following webpage that I'm about to put in the text browser. And for those of you that were with us last week, you know exactly which one this is. In the text browser, there's a web page in your browser or in your chat windows.
www.olive.com list Wits 866.
All right, there we go. If you go to that web page now, you will see this question actually up on the poll. Okay? What we will do is we will give Yoda and Flop each the choice of 2 questions, A or B, just like in the match game. And why is I don't know. My speakers have gone dead apparently. It was working great until just a few minutes ago. I think that's part of the problem is I don't have any music going in the background, so I'm like kind of throwing myself. Alright, so everybody should be able to get to that web page. If not, let me know. Again, this is primarily for you 8. Now, Yoda and Flop, you just need this for the next round and so on and so forth. So again, let me know if you guys cannot get to that web page. One of these should show. I don't know why it's, like I said, I don't know why it's acting up. Let's do this. We're going to close that out.
Jean Rayburn died family said in lieu of flowers send blank.
Very much so, Bronx. Very much so. So again, let me know if you guys cannot get to the webpage. Because ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the match game.
Got it.
Okay? Now, for this game, Yoda and Flop, you are my contestants. Macy, KTG, Mark, Miss Freddie, Al, and HBK, you guys are my stars. I will tell you when you can go refresh the web page and put in your answers. Okay? But it's simple. You two, Yoda and Flop, have to match the stars. For every match you get a point. And there we go. 2 players will get the opportunity to match 6 specific players in a fill-in-the-blank question. You get 1 point for each correct one. On the second question, you only compete with the players that you did not match on the first one. At the end of 2 questions, whoever has the most correct moves on. If we have a tie, there are tiebreaker questions. It's just going to be a pain in the butt to get to those. Okay? After you two do 2 questions, we swap you 2 out with 2 of the other stars. And they will take your spot, you'll take theirs, and you guys will be answering the poll. We repeat till all 8 of you have competed in a 2-question matchup. After that, we go to round 2, in which it's whoever won game 1 versus game 3, game 2 versus game 4. And that was chosen completely at random by me. So you will face off in a mini tournament, and then those guys will face off in a final tournament. All right. So here is the board. As you can see at the top, there are 15 slots. I don't think it'll take more than 15, but we shall see. And with that, Yoda, you get your choice of A or B. So Yoda, would you like question A or would you like question B? right, Yoda is going to take question B.
B.
All right. Now, the reason I say this is a little more complicated is because I have to do this a couple of ways. All right, there's the actual question for you will be, my next door neighbor is so old that when he was younger, they were communicating with blank. My next door neighbor was so old that when they were younger, they were communicating with blank. Now, the 6 stars, if you refresh your web page browser, you guys should see that question on your board right now. Get over there. And if you don't see it, let me know in the chat. As you guys can see, they're not going to be able to see your answers.
Got it.
Alright, if you guys have it, let me know when you have put your answer in for the question. Whoa.
Answered.
Oh, hold on, it's screwed up. It wasn't supposed to do that.
Done. In.
It's not supposed to
Answered.
be. There we go.
In. LOL.
Well, somebody's going to fortunately know one of the answers now, I think. I think because I changed it, it automatically visibilized it. It shouldn't have, but it did. There we go. Alright, let's see. KPG is in. Now just remember, you don't answer because you're the player. We have Al in. Mark's in. Macy is in. So let's see, we're waiting on HBK, and let's see, Miss Freddie's Ready's in. So HBK, we're waiting on you, my friend. I'll have to leave it with whatever grouping I have defined. Otherwise, it'll start showing up on the screen before it's ready. There's like 4 possible settings, and if I change one of the settings, apparently it turns it on, which I was not expecting. So HBK, we are waiting on you, my friend. My next door neighbor is so old that when he was younger, they were communicating with blank. So HBK, we are waiting on you, Kimo Sebe.
In.
Alright, HBK is in. So with that, Yoda, in the chat, now you give me your guess. Because you are the player. So Yoda, we need an answer from you, my dear. My next door neighbor is so old that when he was younger, they were communicating with blank.
Smoke signals.
Alright, Yoda says, My next door neighbor is so old that when he was younger, they were communicating with smoke signals.
Nerds.
All right, let's see what we have for our people. We have, it takes a while to scroll, so I'm going to apologize for that. The man himself, God. Oh, we have a smoke signals. There's one for Yoda. Give me a minute. I'm going to try to speed this up a little.
DJ.
There we go. I'm going to speed it up a little. Like I said, this is the one where technically I got to go back and forth, so you guys have to bear with me. I like that. He's so old he was communicating with God. Adam and Eve. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta not say them before they come across. And there's not much I can do to speed it up, unfortunately. I thought there was. But apparently I'm stuck with the speed that it gives you. My next door neighbor is so old that when he was younger, he was communicating with Adam and Eve. I like that one. I really like that one. Cans on a string. I thought that one would be the obvious one. I had either pictured in my head cans on a string or smoke signals when I wrote that question up.
Why don't we give our answers here?
Because we don't want the two players to know the answers before they guess. That's the idea. Is they're not supposed to see what you guys put in for your guesses until after they make their guesses. That's the whole idea of the thing. Hey, Juggles, how are we doing, my man? All right, so with that, whoop, I gotta get back to the right screen. With that, Yoda.
After the player guesses, we reveal ours.
No, because I don't want, because it's basically, this locks it in. This locks it in, and it basically says this is what we put in for our guess. All right, Flop, that means you're with question A. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it 1 minute and you guys will be able to refresh your web page. So remember, Flop and Yoda, you're the only two that do not answer this question on the web page. Old Mother Hubbard came into a large sum of money.
Accepted hieroglyphics.
So much so that when she went to the cupboard, she didn't give her dog a bone, but rather a blank. Old Mother Hubbard came into a nice sum of money. So much so that when she went to the cupboard, she didn't give her dog a bone, but she gave him a blank. All right, guys, you guys should refresh your web page, and the question should come up for you. Old Mother Hubbard came into a large sum of money, so much so that when she went to the cupboard, she didn't give her dog a bone, but rather a blank.
In.
Yes, we could have accepted hieroglyphics. I didn't think about hieroglyphics. All right, we got 3 people in. Old Mother Hubbard came into a large sum of money. So much so that when she went to the cupboard, she didn't give her dog a bone, but rather a blank.
In.
All right, so we're down to KTG and HBK. I just want to know why my sound effects quit working. And like I said, because if I get enough people that like the application, my plan is to get to I'm probably going to spend some money for the upper version of it, which will basically get me started on the 1 versus 100 game. All right, we got everybody in. All right, Flop. All right, whoever's the extra voter, don't vote, because I got 7 results, and I only should have 6. Old Mother Hubbard came into a large sum of money. So much so.
But then you will need 100 people in the audience.
No, like I said, I'll work my way around that one. I got an idea on how to work my way around that. Old Mother Hubbard came into a large sum of money, so much so that when she went to the cupboard, she didn't give her dog a bone, but rather a blank. So what did she give him, Flop? All right, Flop is going to go with steak.
Steak.
All right, let's see what we got. For our matches. Let's see if anybody gave us steak. We got T-Rex skull, a bag of gold speckled dog treats. Oh, we got 1 steak. Let's see what else we have on there. A diamond, 2 steaks, and 3 steaks. Like I said, we got 1 person that voted that was not a player. Because I got 7 answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's only 6. It's weird. It gave me 7 responses. Alright, we got 6. And we actually have 3 steaks for Flop. So with that, Flop, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that is question number 1, and that means it is 3-2. So Flop, with that, you actually get to make the first choice on board number 2. Would you like A or B, Flop? Like I said, I know, folks, this is like probably one of my most technically oriented games.
A.
All right, Flop is going to go with A. Now, normally it would be you would only have to match whoever's in there, but I want to keep everybody involved.
Well,
so it's basically
since I matched both you guys, I'm out for now.
Well, it'll come back up in a minute, Mark, because like I said, normally you only count the ones that previously matched, but I do everybody. All right, here's your question, guys. They're making a new A-Team movie. Only in this one, instead of Mr. T, is The Rock that will be playing the role of B.A. Baracus. And instead of the phrase, I pity the fool, his catchphrase will be, I pity the blank. They're making a brand new A-Team movie. In this one, The Rock will be the star as B.A. Baracus. And instead of "I pity the fool," his catchphrase will be "I pity the
Oh snap,
blank."
this one's is going to be fun.
But yeah, Mark, you're still in because it's basically, I only used the counter for the first one. Because if I get it where I can get it where it'll identify who gives me the answers, then later version might change that. But for now, I want everybody to participate. They're making a new A-Team movie in which The Rock will be playing the role of B.A. Baracus. Instead of "I pity the fool," his catchphrase will be "I pity the blank." All right, we got 3 results in so far.
Okay.
Four. So we got 2 more people we're waiting on. And I think I need to move the light out so I can see. Bear with me 1 minute, folks. Because I'm needing to see my notebook that I'm writing my notes for. All right, we got all 6 in. So Flop,
In.
they're making a new A-Team movie in which The Rock will be playing the role of B.A. Baracus. Instead of "I pity the fool," his catchphrase will be "I pity the blank." What are we looking for?
Not sure, man.
Now, I will tell you guys, some of the questions are a little more obvious in the answer, or the normal answer. Some of them are a little more vague. I don't know which comes up where, because I intentionally reshuffled all my slides, so I wouldn't know what questions came up when. So Flop. What will be The Rock's catchphrase as B.A. Baracus?
Should have got my head meat checked last night. Emoji winking face.
I pity the blank.
Ha ha Flop.
You can smell the smoke coming out of the ears on this one, right?
I think Flop said man.
That's what I'm starting to wonder. Did he? Was that what you were giving me, Flop? Okay, we're going with man.
Yes,
All right.
man, I pity the man.
Let's see what the answers were. Oh, we gotta increase the size. I keep forgetting to do that. Who smells what the Rock is cooking? We had I pity the candy ass. I pity the wimp. I pity the jabroni, which is what I was expecting. I pity the WWE. And I pity the jabroni. So with that, Flop scores absolutely 0 on question number 2. Flop with no matches on 2. Which means the door is open for you, Miss Yoda. And with that, we're going to give you question B. And let's get the question up, hopefully. Like I said, this is, I hate the technicality. Oh boy. Ron Mexico is going to star in a brand new soap opera. And it's going to be called The Old and the Blankless. Ron Mexico is going to be starring in a brand new soap opera. It's going to be called The Old and the Blankless.
Damn.
All right, we got 4 in so far. So I told you I stuck some streamers in here on some of these, and then some I just kind of left as was, like the Dumb Dora, Dumb Donna, Ugly Betty. Who else is the other ones I use? The Farmer's Daughter.
Lou.
All right, we have 4 in so far.
Lol.
Because I know I got one for Nerdy. I know I got one for Vinny. I know I got a couple
This
for
is
the
fun. Like the game and setup.
Dr. Jekyll characters.
I'm sorry, Ron Mexico. LOL.
All right, we got 5 in. So who's left? Probably HBK, because HBK is usually the last one. Ron Mexico is going to star in a
face with tears of joy.
is going to star in a brand new soap opera, and it's called The Old and the Blankless. We got 5 votes in so far, and Yoda needs two matches to win. So who are we waiting on? Probably HBK. So I think we're waiting on HBK still. Yeah, like I said, my one problem with it is it's like the poll on my screen goes faster than what comes up on the main screen. So I have to learn to slow down my responses. HBK, I think we're waiting on you still, my friend. We are at 5 of the 6 responses. There we go. Number 6 just came across. All right, Yoda. Ron Mexico is going to star in a brand new soap opera, and it's going to be called The Old and the Blankless. Beerless.
Beerless.
It's going to be called The Old and the Beerless. Shall we see if anybody matched with you? Again, we're looking for 2 to win and move on. And we have 2 beers, hairless, hopeless, toothless, and a 3rd beerless. So Yoda gets 1, 2, 3 matches. And with that, Yoda takes round 1 for the Yoda flop matchup. 5-3. So Yoda will be moving on to face somebody in round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to swap out. And we are swapping Yoda with Macy and Flop with HBK. So this is Macy versus HBK.
Thank you. Woo.
All right, so Flop and Yoda, make sure you guys have the web page up so you guys can get to the questions as well. And we reset the scores, and we reset the question board. So Macy and HBK, let me know when you guys are ready. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Hold on. Try not to close my window by accident.
Be right back. Lady first. Ready.
All right. HBK is going to give Macy first choice. All right. So with that, Macy, same as before. Would you like choice A or choice B, my dear?
B.
All right, we're going to start with B. There's a new superhero in town, and his catchphrase is, he's small and green and leaps tall buildings in a single bound. His name is Super Blank.
In.
There's a new superhero in town. His catchphrase is that he's small and green and leaps tall buildings in a single bound. It's Super Blank. All right, we got 3 in. So we got 3 more people we're waiting on.
In.
Here's number 4.
In.
All right, we have all 6 in. All right, Macy. There's a new superhero in town. He's small and green and leaps tall buildings in a single bound. He is Super Blank.
Hold.
He's super alien.
Alien, LOL.
All right, let's see what we have for our responders. Superman yawn, Super Frog, Super Cricket, Super Frogger, Super Frog, and Super Frog. I actually had Grasshopper in mind when I had that question written up. But that's just what I had in mind. Oh, no matches for Macy on that one. Sorry, Macy, you're at 0. And that means it's time for HBK. And HBK, you get the A question. And we wait for the question to come up. There we go. The Scotsman once said, "We only wear kilts when there are tourists around.
I went brain dead, LOL.
When tourists leave, we put on blank." The Scotsman once said, "We only wear kilts when there are tourists around. When the tourists leave, we put on blank." So refresh your browsers, guys, and the next poll question should be up for you.
Too bright screen.
There's not much I can do on that. It's basically because the polls come in white. I'm kind of stuck with the white color right now because I did not reset the backgrounds. The Scotsman once said, "We only wear kilts when there are tourists around. When tourists leave, we put on blank." All right, HBK, we have 6 respondents in. So HBK, we need an answer from you. The Scotsman once said, "We only wear kilts when there are tourists around. When the tourists leave, we put on blank." So HBK, what did the Scotsman put on? Yeah, like I said, this one I've still got to work on the color settings on the polls. There are some settings I can play with, but I can't do it once the show starts, and I did not test the color settings enough yet. Just as an example, for instance, I could do that. But it still gives you the same problem. So we're waiting for an answer from HBK. The Scotsman once said, "We only wear kilts when the tourists are around. When they leave, we put on blank." Oh, he's on his iPad, so it takes him a little longer to type. Because normally if I was doing this and I had this set up correctly,
Trousers.
All right, HBK says it's trousers. Shall we see how many people agree with HBK on this one? Birthday suits, dresses, our pants, I will give you our pants, underpants, pants and pants. So HBK scores 3 on that one, which means he has a very, very good head start on this question, or this category. I was thinking birthday suit. I was honestly thinking birthday suit when the question came up. All right, HBK. Oop, let's clear the question. HBK has 3. Macy has none. So HBK, you will have the first choice being the lead player. If you get four matches, you win because Macy can't catch you. So HBK, would you like A or B?
B.
Why does that not surprise me, Flop? Why does that not surprise me at
I'm in my
all?
birthday suit. Emoji thinking face.
All right. HBK is taking B. So again, if you get 4 or more, Macy can't catch you, and you move on to round 2. Mrs. Freddy's Ready said to her son, "It's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you.
Walking in the breeze, huh?
Now shut up and put on your blank." Mrs. Freddy Ready said to her son, "It's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank."
In.
We got 3. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is an actual question from the match game. I just changed the person.
In.
So we're waiting for one more person. It's probably Miss Freddy's Ready because she's thinking back to what she actually said.
No. In.
All right, we got 6 in. So HBK. Mrs. Freddy's Ready said to her son, "It's not true that I wanted a daughter instead of you. Now shut up and put on your blank." So HBK, what is your answer? Now remember, if you get 4 more matches, HBK is going to go with the dress. Let's find out how many you matched with. We have 1 dress, 1 wig, 2 dresses, makeup, dress and dress. You just broke it. You made the 4 you needed. With that, HBK has 7, which means Macy, even if she ran the table, can only score 6. And with that, HBK is definitely moving on to round 2.
Congrats, HBK.
But, as always,
Nice.
we want everybody to have at least a shot just to see how well they do. So, Macy, we're going to give you your question anyway.
Oh well, Macy.
When I saw wig and makeup, I'm thinking there might be something in there. All right. The caveman said, "I just went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur blanked the bride."
I would never say that to my son, LOL.
Well, the other one that I had in mind was dress and bra. Those were the 2 that came to my mind. The caveman said, "I just went to a very unusual wedding. Me saw a dinosaur blank
Can I give
the
answer for
bride."
the fun of it? In.
We're at 5. We need one more.
In.
I'll let you throw an answer out in the chat in a minute, HBK, just to see if you can see how well you did with Macy.
I. In.
The caveman
It's
said,
nice easy for you, Fraggle.
I just went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur blanked the bride. All right, we just got our 6th one in. So Macy, let's see how close we actually can make it.
In.
The caveman said, I just went to a very unusual wedding. A dinosaur blanked the bride. A dinosaur married the bride.
Married.
All right, let's see what they would have said. Scratched, spanked, ate, kissed, licked, and ate. So we had 2 8s. Nobody said married. Wow. I'm surprised. I thought somebody was going to give me married. I really did.
Ate the bride.
Well, it works as well. It works as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means Macy and HBK are back in the crowd of stars. And for this one, it will be KTG versus Al. Or Al B. All right, we reset the question. And we're up to set number 5. All right, KTG and Al B. And KTG, we're going to start with you. We're going to start with you, KTG.
Hey, at least we are famous. Emoji grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, you're part of the first ever List Wits match game show. Like I said, I see a few bugs I want to work out, like I got to remember to reset all the colors before I set them up to live, but that won't be a problem. I do wish that it was like the text was a little slower coming up on the
TL B.
All right, we're going to start with B for KTG. All right, guys, your question should be popping up here in a second. The farmer's daughter is so dumb. She thinks that the happy hooker is someone who enjoys blank.
In.
The farmer's daughter is so dumb. She thinks that the happy hooker is someone who enjoys blank.
In. In.
All right, we got 3 responses so far. Number 4, 5. We got one more.
In.
Now, I really wish I had the sound effect that was, so how dumb is she? I would love to have that in there, but I got to work on that. All right, we got all 6 in. So KTG, The
My
farmer's
answer
daughter
is an LOL.
is so dumb. She thinks that the happy hooker is someone who enjoys blank.
Fishing.
Fishing. Very, very. I like that one. I really do. Let's see if the stars agree with you. The happy hooker is so dumb that she thinks the hay throwing, a ride, catching a man, sex, being on the streets, and fishing. Only one matched KTG on that one. We know where the brain cells are working, don't we? So KTG gets 1 on that one. So we have 1 for KTG. And it is Al. You get option A on this. Mrs. Vinny once said, Vinny will never forget.
Daughters on the panel.
Vinny will never forget he used to be a sergeant in the military.
LOL.
Every night before I come to bed, he makes me blank. Mrs. Vinny once said, Vinny will never forget he used to be a sergeant in the military.
Emoji
Every night before I come to bed, he makes me blank.
In.
All right, we have all 6 in. Al. Mrs. Vinny once said, Vinny will never forget he used to be a sergeant in the military. Every night before I come to bed, he makes me blank.
Salute.
Salute. That was my choice. Let's see if these stars agree with you. Drop and give him 20. Do 100 push-ups. Drop and give him 20. Do 20. And a salute. We have 1 salute in the crowd. Oh, wait, what's the other one? And pray.
I put salute first, but then I put, give me 20 push-ups.
Salute was the first one that came to my mind. It really was. All right, so it is currently tied 1-1. So we clear the question out, and we go to the new set. And as Al, we're tied, and you went second last time, you have first choice on this one. Would you like A or B, Al?
A.
All right, Al is going to take A. So here is your question, guys. Magic Hands Bob was once given the dirt on patient 217. Magic Hands Bob said 217 wouldn't even go near the waterbed until we gave him blank.
So did I, but my spelling not the greatness.
Magic Hands Bob once gave the dirt on patient 217. Magic Hands Bob said 217 wouldn't even go near the waterbed unless we gave him blank. We got 4 in so far.
In.
5.
In. In. In.
All right, we got all 6 in.
In.
All right, Al. Magic Hands Bob was the one given the dirt on patient 217. Magic Hand Bob once said 217 wouldn't even go near the waterbed unless we gave him what?
Swimming trunks.
Swimming trunks. All right, let's see how the crowd responded. Lifeguards, a cucumber, a lifesaver, a life jacket, Coke, and it's only giving me 5 of them. Why is it only giving me 5 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody erased one. Somebody erased one. All right. Unfortunately for Hal, no matches on that one.
You mischanged.
Oh, I did miss change. Change was there. Change was there.
I saw it too.
Yeah, I just saw it like right as I closed it up. All right, KTG, it is tied 1-1.
Change.
Which means you just need 1 to move on, my dear. And Al took A, which means you get B. I just came back from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blinks you. I just came from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you.
In.
We got 3 so far.
In.
5.
In. I thought they did away with pay toilets.
I've heard they have not. I've heard they're like extremely rare, but they still do exist. But I think they're mostly for showpieces. All right, KTG, we have our 6 responses in. I just came from New York. They've got a new type of men's room there. If you try to sneak in under the door without putting in a dime, it blanks you. She's thinking about this one because she knows she needs 1 to move on. It spanks you. Oh, she's thinking we got a dirty crowd here thinking this one. Let's see if they agreed with you. tasses, punches, flushes you, flips you off, mugs, and shot. I had mugs in my head. Which means no matches on that one. Which means it's a good thing I had a bunch of tiebreakers written in, just in case. Alright, so we're going to jump all the way to the end. Ooh, let's reset the question board. And we go to number 15. Yep, you survived. Alright, Al, you had the first choice last time. You again get the first choice on this one. Would you like A or B?
Sorry, can't spell LOL.
I had mugs. That was the one I had in my head. Alright, Al is taking A again. Now, for the tiebreaker, we do it a little differently. For the tiebreaker, they will put in their 6 answers. Both of you have to give me your response to this question. Super Dave is just weird at times. Yesterday, he was thrown out of the department store when they caught him blanking the mannequin. Super Dave is just weird at times. Yesterday, he was thrown out of the department store when they caught him blanking the American, or the mannequin, the American. I can't even speak English now, can I? And just remember, guys, keep it PG-13 if you're going that direction. That's all I'm going to say.
In. LOL.
Well, see, I know some of this crowd. Fatality would scare me. All right, Al and KTG. If you guys give me the same answer, I will only take whoever gives me the first one, and the second person has to change theirs. Super Dave is weird at times. Yesterday, he was thrown out of the department store when they caught him blanking the mannequin.
Kissing. If you didn't say TG. Hope I spelled it right. Emoji fisted hand sign.
Al says kissing, KTG. All right, and that was 15A. That's one of my tiebreakers. It's in use.
My answer is PG, you're lucky.
So Al said kissing, KTG. We're waiting for an answer from you on this one. Super Dave is weird at times. Yesterday he was thrown out of the department store when they caught him blanking
Undressing.
the mannequins. So we have kissing and undressing. I was going with the undressing one. That was the one I had in mind when I wrote the question up. But what I have in mind doesn't count. Let's find out what the crowd thought. And it froze up for some reason. It shouldn't have froze up, but it froze up. So we have dancing, touching, fondling, humping, and come on, computer. There we go. Dancing, touching, fondling, flashing, and one kissing. So with that, Al on the tiebreaker takes it. 2-1. Oh, so Al moves on, KTG. Sorry, my dear, not this time for you. I had undressing in my mind. All right, so we're going to clear the question, and we move to the last duo, which will be Mark versus Mrs. Freddy's Ready.
Congrats, Al. VGGKTG.
See, that's why I said what I have in mind when I write the questions up doesn't matter, because they may not even agree with what I would think. That's why I like this, because it's like you guys may have the most obvious answer in the world, and they choose something different. All right, we always start. We've been starting with ladies first, so that's what we're going to do again here. So, Mrs. Freddy's Ready. Would you like option A or option B?
A.
All right, she's going to pick the A question. Oh, see, we got a semi-normal question on this one. I gotta go find. There it is. Peter Pan said to Captain Hook, "Don't tell a soul, Captain, but Tinkerbell is blank." Peter Pan said to Captain Hook, "Don't tell a soul, Captain, but Tinkerbell is blank."
In. I wish I had this question.
Like I said, I don't have an order for them. It's just where I picked them. I basically picked them at random and just shuffled them around.
In.
Peter Pan said to Captain Hook, "Don't tell a soul, Captain, but Tinkerbell is blank." We have 5 responses in so far. We're waiting for the last one.
Be right back. Need to take dog out real fast.
So I think we're waiting on HBK again. There he is. All right, we got the 6th one in. All right, Miss Freddy. Peter Pan said to Captain Hook, "Don't tell a soul, Captain, but Tinkerbell is blank."
In. Dead.
Tinkerbell is dead. All right, let's see if everybody agreed. I had a guy in my head. That's the one I had in my head. My mistress is in love with Mr. Sneed. A real woman. Gay. Pregnant. I like that one. And a fairy. Oh, so no matches for Mrs. Freddy was ready on round 1. I had a guy. I had a. Don't tell the soul, Captain, but Tinkerbell's a guy. That's what I had. See, I would have scored 0 on that one as well. All right, Mark. That leaves you with option B. Uh-oh. Average Joe once tried his hand at a robbery at a farmer's market. But he was so bad at it that instead of taking the money, he walked out with a bag full of blank.
New Julia Roberts is a real woman. Emoji winking face.
Average once tried his hand at robbing a farmer's market, but he was so bad at it that instead of taking the bag of money, he walked out with a bag of blank.
I'd have scored 2, I think. A fairy is an NPC term for a gay man.
Yes, it is.
Back, sorry guys.
Not a problem, Yoda.
In.
Average once tried his hand at a robbery at the farmer's market, but he was so bad that instead of taking the bag of money, he walked out with a bag full of blank.
In.
All right, we got all 6 in. Give me 1 minute, guys. Somebody's beating at my door, I think. Either that or my dog is. No, I think it was the dog. Sorry about that, folks. That was not intentional.
Who was there?
Nobody. I think it was the dog. All right, Mark. Average once tried his hand at robbing a farmer's market. But he was so bad at it, instead of taking a bag of money, he walked out with a bag full of what? Manure. I had potatoes. That was mine. So let's see what the guys came up with. Potatoes, apples, mushrooms, D's nuts, lettuce, and apples. So we have no score for Mark or Miss Freddy's Ready in that one. I had potatoes, so I would have only gotten 1, I think, right? Yep, I would have only gotten 1 on that one. So here's what I like. This is one of those I can play along because I have no idea what's going to come up. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset the question.
Fruit.
And we are up to board number 8. And as Miss Freddie's Ready had first choice last time and is tied, Mark, it is your choice on this one. Would you like A or B, Mark?
Let is a slack for money, LOL. Slang. B.
That's true. That is true. I didn't think about that. And, well, let's try that again. For some reason that one question didn't come up on the board correctly. Alright, why are you not coming up correctly? That's weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, Mark, end of the panel. Frank Lloyd Wrong was hired to build a home for an Egyptian man. But instead of building him a house, he built him a blank. Frank Lloyd Wrong was hired to build a house for the Egyptian man. But instead of building him a house, he built him a blank.
In.
All right, all 6 are in. So, Mark, Frank Lloyd Wrong was hired to build a home for an Egyptian man, but instead of building him a house, he built him a what?
Pyramid.
Pyramid. I think that one's that just happens to be one of the pretty obvious ones. Unless they threw us for a loop, because I had pyramid or sphinx when I was writing this up. Sand dune, pyramid, that's 1. Pyramid 2, kingdoms, sarcophagus, and a tomb. So Mark gets 2 on the pyramid. I had pyramid and sphinx in my head. Those were the 2 I had. So Mark scores 2 on that one. And with that, we go back to the board. And we give Miss Freddie's Ready the A question. You got to match 3 to move on, Miss Freddie's. Dumb Donna was so dumb that when she was told she was getting a waterbed, instead of buying lingerie, she bought blank. Dumb Donna was so dumb that when she was told she was getting a waterbed, instead of buying lingerie, she bought herself blank. I didn't know I had 2 waterbed questions in here.
In. Bikini. Or linguine.
Bikini or linguine, huh? So we got 2 people we're waiting on. Let's see. We're waiting on HBK and KTG. All right, we're at 5. Dumb Donna was so dumb. How dumb was she?
In.
That was when she was told she was getting a waterbed. Instead of buying lingerie, she bought herself blank. All right, Miss Freddie. We have our 6 answers. You need 3 to win, 2 to tie. Dumb Donna was so dumb that when she was told she was getting a waterbed, instead of buying lingerie, she bought herself what?
Now wait a minute, 3 panelists might have matched you.
Exactly. I got the trick is I got like 3 answers in my head. So I think it could be any one of the 3. Yeah, and if it's only 2, it's a tie. So Miss Freddie's Dumb Donna was so dumb that when she was told she was getting a waterbed, instead of buying lingerie, she bought herself blank.
You got this, take a chance. You never know MRSF.
Yeah, just ask HBK and Macy. Because I thought Macy's answer was great. It came up with 0, and HBK's kind of had me like maybe.
I have no idea. Shoes.
Shoes. Dumb Donna was so dumb when she was told she was getting a waterbed. Instead of buying lingerie, she bought herself shoes. All right, let's see what everybody else said. Inner tube, bathing suit, arm floaties, a bikini, and a bathing suit. See, I would have gone 0 for 2 because I had scuba gear. I had scuba gear, so I would have gone 0 for as well. And with that, Mark moves on. All right. So, for the next round, it will be Yoda versus Al B. So we're in the semifinals. So we're going to clear the board. And we are going to go with Yoda and Al B. And as always, well, I can't say always because the next round isn't ladies first. Ladies get first choice.
Good luck, Al. Good luck.
So Yoda, whenever you're ready, my dear, A or B? All right, Yoda is going to go with the B question. And I just realized I may be a tiebreaker question short. Dr. Jekyll has died so many times on the air that he's got a new sponsor.
You better get this MRS Yoda emoji thumbs up sign.
Dr. Jekyll has died so many times on the air that he's getting a new sponsor. The American Blank Association.
In. Ha ha ha. In.
All right, we're at 5 in so far.
In.
All right, all 6 are in. All right, Yoda. Dr. Jekyll has died so many times on the air that he's getting a new sponsor for the Defective Head Meat Institute. And that sponsor is the American Blank Association.
Cloning.
Cloning. The American Cloning Association. Now, my guess would have been Undertaker. Mine would have been the American Undertaker Association. But, as always, it's not my guesses that count. Let's see what the crowd says. Life insurance, heart, death, horror, defibrillator, and zombie. See, I would have done an over as well. I had the American Undertaker Association. And I missed completely as well. All right. All right, Al. It is your turn, my friend. And with that, you get option A. And here is your A question. Oh, this one I like. This one wasn't a streamer one, but I like this question. Madame Lazanga is a discount fortune teller. Instead of using a crystal ball, she gazes into a blank. Madame Lazanga is a discount fortune teller. Instead of using a crystal ball, she gazes into a blank.
In. 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 In.
we got all 6 in, Al. Madame Lazanga is a discount fortune teller. Instead of using a crystal ball, she gazes into a blank. This is weird. I would have swore I had enough questions lined up. My math was definitely off.
Mirror.
Into a mirror. I like that one. I didn't, because I was drawing a blank, because I'm like, I was thinking whiskey bottle. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But that was the one I came up with. Alright, let's see if they give you a mirror. A fish, a magic 8, I like the magic 8-ball one. A marble, a fishbowl, an 8-ball, and a magic 8-ball. So no points for either player on that one.
Someone thirsty. Emoji thumbs up sign.
I like the magic 8-ball. I didn't think of that one. Alright, so that is board number 9. And we go to board number 10. Alright, Mrs. Freddy's Ready Yoda had the first choice on this one. So Al, would you like A or B on this one?
A.
Alright, Al is taking A, so Yoda will have B. Mary Jane Watson noted that Spider-Man had problems making finances meet with his superhero job. So he took a second job as a blank. Mary Jane Watson noted that Spider-Man had problems making his finances meet with his superhero job. So he took a second job as a blank.
In.
All right, we're at 3 responses so far.
In.
I got to step in the way for a minute.
In.
Mary Jane Watson noted that Spider-Man had problems making finances meet in his superhero job. So he took a second job as a blank. All right, we got all 6 in.
In.
So Al, what is your answer? And then I'll tell you mine afterwards. Because like I said, you guys can see I've been wrong plenty of times so far in this game. Mary Jane Watson noted that Spider-Man had a problem making his finances meet in his superhero job.
Attractions artist.
Oh, nice one. I had, before we take a look at the answers, I had skyscraper window washer. That's what I had, so we'll see. And the correct answers, officially, are as follows. Oh, it's doing it again. Hold on. It's weird like that at
His
times.
first job is a photographer, so his second might be villain.
Pizza delivery guy, stuntman, a fly killer, a mailman, a butterfly net maker, and a hooker. A hooker? Okay. Oh, so nothing for you on that one, Al. Which means you are scoreless, which means, Yoda, you only need one to win. Yeah, like I said, I had skyscraper window washer. That's what I
would
had.
have said web designer.
Oh, see, I didn't even think about that one. I did not even think about web designer. That would have been a good one. That one would have worked.
Yay mailman, emoji envelope, emoji envelope.
Oh, this one's not going to be any easier. The police had a belief that the local barbershop was a mafia location. Every time a customer got a haircut, they were given a blank. The police had a belief that the local barbershop was a mafia location. Every time a customer got a haircut, they were given a blank. I don't even remember what my guess was for this one. I got to think about this one. The police had a belief that the local barbershop was a mafia location. Every time a customer got a haircut, they were given a blank.
In.
Wow, I'm drawing a blank on this one.
In.
I can't remember what I was thinking of when I wrote the question.
In. In.
All right, all 6 are in. Yoda, you just need one to win. The police had a belief that the local barbershop was a mafia location. Every time a customer got a haircut, they were given a blank. Or N blank. I hate the fact that I had to put A in there just to make the question look decent. Hit instructions.
For their next hit.
The only thing I could think of was Sicilian shave, but
Can I survive again?
mine was kind of bad. All right, let's see what we had. We had gun, whack, razor cut, Sicilian, maybe,
Blow dryer job.
victim's head, and a wig. Oh, no matches on that
I
one.
thought the police got the victim's head.
I did too. That's why I was. I had Sicilian shave. I think that was the only thing I could think of. Which means we are tied once again. So basically what this means is we go to the tiebreaker board. Let's clear that out. And again, as we already took 15A, we had to take 15B. And again, both of you will be answering. When Angelic Devil was a sales clerk, she once had a very strange customer. The caterpillar came in, and she thought he must be an athlete because he bought 100 sneakers and a blank. Angelic Devil was a sales clerk when she had a very strange customer. She noted that the caterpillar must be an athlete. He just bought 100 sneakers and a blank. I don't know where I got this question from. I know what my obvious answer is, but we'll see. When Angelic Devil was a sales clerk, she once had a strange customer. As she noted, that caterpillar must be an athlete. He bought 100 sneakers and a blank. All right, we got 7. We don't need 7. There's only 6 players. All right.
A 100 socks.
All right, Al said 100 socks. Yoda? That's the only answer you cannot give. Well, I just have the tiebreaker, so it doesn't really matter how many answers there are on the board. When Angelic Devil was a sales clerk, she once had a strange customer. She said, that caterpillar must be an athlete. He just bought 100 sneakers and a blank. Al says 100 socks.
Sweatsuit.
And a sweatsuit. My choice would have been jockstrap. But we shall see. Sweatband. We have a sock. 2 cups.
Makes sense, Alan. You to Yoda.
A basketball. And a jacket. And there's a jockstrap from somebody else. So with that, Al takes it with a 1-0 win.
Me.
Al moves on to the finals, which is basically whoever wins this next matchup in a one-board showdown. All right, so now it is time for HBK and Mark.
Congrats, Al.
So it's HBK and Mark in this last semis. And as we can't do ladies first, we're going to let HBK, since he was the earlier winner, have first choice.
Thanks, Gigi Yoda.
So again, please remember, folks, if you're not one of the stars, please do not vote unless we get to a tiebreaker or until we get to the final bonus game. Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is actually a bonus game on this one. Oops, wrong window. There we go. All right, HBK is going to start with choice A. Robert Rich is the richest man in the world. He is so rich that he doesn't keep his waterbed filled with water, but he keeps it filled with blank. I should have put Richie Rich, but
Another waterbed question.
I know. How did I end up with so many waterbed questions? I thought I had narrowed it. Well, this one I think I was intending to use, and then one other one I was going to use. I don't know how the third one ended up in there, though. Robert Rich is the richest man in the world. He is so rich, he keeps his waterbed filled with blank.
In unicorn poop.
I got an idea for this one, but we'll see. I think I know what this one should be.
You have a waterbed, don't you? LOL.
No, I don't. I think it's the fact that the waterbed just leads into so many easy to write questions. Because these are like not on file. These are literally, as I make them up, I put them in the polls. All right, we got our 6 answers. So HBK. Robert Rich is the richest man in the world. He is so rich that he doesn't put water in his waterbed, but he fills it with blank.
Money.
He fills it with money. See, I would have gone with champagne.
Money, MOT money back, money, MOT money back, money, MOT money back.
Let's see what we had. We had $100 bills. I'll take that for money.
Virgin
Money. $1 million bills. I'll take that for money. Oop, for some reason. Oh, duh. I got to increase the size. I did not increase the size. My bad, folks. Oh, come on. My bad. I forgot to increase the size on the writing on that one. We had $1 million bills, champagne, money, $100 bills, jewels, and champagne. So with that, HBK gets 3. I think HBK likes this game because he's had some good numbers every time.
Here comes the Champagne is better though. Pop the top. Let's get the party. Emoji party popper. Go.
All right. So with that, that means we're giving Mark the B choice. And here is your B choice, Mark. The zookeeper said that Ugly Edna was so ugly. Oh, don't vote yet, guys. Don't vote yet. That one's on. Don't vote yet. I don't know why that one is on, but it's on. Come on. There we go. The zookeeper said that Ugly Edna was so ugly that when he walked through the zoo and saw her, he thought a blank escaped. And this one will be a ticker one, so it will go across the screen, so it'll be a little bit slower. The zookeeper said that Ugly Edna was so ugly that when he walked through the zoo and saw her, he thought a blank escaped. All right, we have our 6 answers. So, Mark, the zookeeper said that Ugly Edna was so ugly that when he walked through the zoo and saw her, he thought a blank escaped.
Monkey.
Monkey. I would have gone with monkey or gorilla myself. So either or we think. So let's see if the crowd agrees with you.
My answer is A.
We have baboon. I will take that as 1. Gorilla, valid. 2. A pile of poop. Really? A Harambe relative? AKA a gorilla? That's 3. Oh, somebody was having fun with the quote. And a pig.
Wow, thanks for the info, Harambe.
And another gorilla. So Mark scores 4 on that one. Mark scores 4. All right, we're going to close that one up. And we pull up board number 12. And Mark, you have the lead, so you have the first choice. Would you like A or B? All right, Mark is going to take A. So Mark, if you get 5 of them, you win, because HBK can't pass you if you get 9. Or no, actually you got to get all 6, so he could tie you. Bob was so pure that when he threw his bachelor party, when he had his bachelor parties, and his friends got him a cake, instead of having a stripper jump out, they had a blank jump out. Bob was so pure that when they threw his bachelor party, his friends got him a cake, instead of a stripper jumping out, they had a blank jump out.
In.
Okay, Mark, I got my 6 answers. Bob was so pure that when he threw his bachelor party, his friends made him a cake, and instead of having a stripper jump out, they had a nun jump out. I like that one. I definitely like that one. Let's see how many people agreed with you.
Hey everyone.
We have a preacher, an angel, there's one nun,
Dang it, could think of a female and
a preacher,
face.
2 nuns, a priest, and a Mormon.
Hey Trenzor.
Hey Trenzor, what's good, man? So you score 2 on that one, Mark, to give you 6. Nicely done. That means HBK, you have to have 3 or more on your question. So we're going to go back to the board, and we'll give you the B question. The alcoholic taxonomist was not very good at his job.
Hope you're well, smile.
Every time he was brought a dead animal, he stuffed it with blank. The alcoholic taxonomist was not that good at his job.
Hey yo,
Every time he was...
I hope you guys are all good this weekend. I am, how are you?
We are doing well, at least on this end. I'll be doing better tomorrow because then I'm going to go spend some money on you guys. The alcoholic taxonomist was not very good at his job. Every time he was brought a dead animal, he stuffed it with blank. All right, HBK, we got our 6 answers.
Getting by, thanks. Haven't been around much, sorry Listy, I've had more downs than ups lately, spoiler alert, Bills.
Yeah, it should be taxidermist. I don't know why taxonomist is in there.
A taxonomist would classify living things.
Yeah, it should be
Doing
taxidermist.
well, trying to behave, emoji beer mug, emoji beer mug, emoji beer mug.
Because I think I was going to do something with the taxonomist question and I changed it. Because I figured the taxidermist was easier to work with and I don't think I corrected the spelling. So the alcoholic taxidermist was not very good at his job. Every time he was brought a dead animal, he stuffed it with blank. So HBK, again, you need 3 matches to tie, 4 to move on to the finals against Al. I have one that came to my head when I wrote it up. We'll see.
Olives.
That's what I had. I had olives. That was the one that came to my head.
I can never behave when it comes to the old emoji beer mug, emoji beer mug, emoji beer mug, takes guts flop lol.
So we'll wait for HBK's guess.
Beer.
Alright, HBK says beer. The alcoholic taxidermist was not very good at his job. Every time he was brought a dead animal, he stuffed it with, and let's see what we get. 1040 tax forms. Let's see, we had bourbon, liquor, 1040
Something
tax
stronger,
forms.
emoji winking face.
Bourbon, liquor,
That's funny. The
1040
taxman
tax
stuffs me
forms,
too.
whiskey, cotton, and his empty booze bottles. No matches for HBK on that one. Which means that is Mark moving on to the finals to take on Al. Yeah, the one that came to my head when I wrote it was olives. Because you have stuffed olives and you stuff the olives. So Mark moves on. It will be Mark versus Al for a one-board showdown. Now, if there's a tie, we move on to a second board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are up to
Good luck.
board number 13. All right, Al. Let's see, who had the better score? 6-1. So Mark gets first choice because he had the better
Thank
score.
you. LOL taxman.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one. I didn't even think Taxman. All right, Mark is going to take question A. So again, it's a one-board showdown. Nerdy and Ginger were the strangest couple on the dance floor. Instead of everyone else was dancing cheek to cheek, but they were dancing blank to blank. Nerdy and Ginger were the strangest couple on the dance floor. Everyone else was dancing cheek to cheek, but they were dancing blank to blank.
Oh, I've a million answers for this one.
I have one obvious one, but we shall see. And you can throw them out there, Trenzorg, as long as you don't vote on the website. I have one that's really
Side to side.
is really there. But we shall see.
Like I said, I'm trying.
All right, we have our 6 in votes. So, Mark, Nerdy and Ginger were the strangest couple on the dance floor. Everyone else was dancing cheek to cheek, but they were dancing butt cheek to butt cheek. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking cheeks to cheeks. All right, let's see if everybody else agrees with you, Mark. Oh, we got one butt to butt, feet to feet, front to back, arse to arse, butt to butt, and butt to butt. So Mark gets 4 on that one. You got your work cut out for you on this next question, Al. Yeah, I was thinking cheeks to cheeks. All right, Al, you got to get 4 to tie.
Rs to Rs LOL.
Oh, another wedding question. Macy said, I just saw the world's strangest
Emoji
wedding.
grinning face with smiling eyes.
Instead of a regular suit, the groom was wearing a blank suit. Macy said, I just saw the world's strangest wedding.
Up with some of these answers behind the scenes.
Some of them are because I've done questions like these before, and then some of them I've stolen from other locations. Macy said, I just saw the world's strangest wedding. Instead of a regular suit, the groom was wearing a blank suit. Okay, Al, I got 6 answers in. What is your answer? I got one obvious one. I think it's obvious, but we'll see.
Birthday suit.
Was wearing a birthday suit. I was thinking gorilla suit. But birthday suit works. Shall we see how well you did? Again, you need 4 to tie. If you tie, we go to a tiebreaker question. If not, Mark is the winner. Compression suit, prison suit, space suit. There's 1 birthday suit, 1 gorilla suit, and a kilt suit. So, unfortunately, you only got 1 on that one, Al, which means Mark has taken the match game. Congratulations, Mark, but we're not done yet. We got 1 more question for you. And I'm going to tell you guys right now.
I could do this. Emoji multiple musical notes all night long. All night. Emoji multiple musical notes. Thank you.
All right. If you have the web page up, other than Mark, you can vote on this. This is a generic one. And what we are looking for is, where's my question? It disappeared. Oh, there it is. Name, don't vote yet though, because I still have to turn it on. Somebody got a vote in, so let's see if we hope we can hide it fast enough. I doubt we hit it fast enough. Name a fictional cat. Name a fictional cat. Now, anybody can vote on this one, because what we're going to do, I gotta hope I get this fast enough. There we go. If you guys want to vote, go to pollev.com/listwits866. The poll will only take 25 answers, but that should not be a problem with the crowd on at the moment. And then Mark will have to give me his answer. If he gives me the lowest number on the board, or the 3rd lowest answer on the board, he gets 2 numbers off the vote. If he gives me the 2nd lowest, it's 3 numbers. If he gives me the top answer, or the answer with the most votes, it's 4 numbers off the vault. So this is one of those few ones where anybody can vote in. If you want to vote in, go to that address there.
Pollup.com list Wits 866.
And anybody can vote on this. We're going to give it a couple minutes, let Mark think about his answer. Right now, I think there are 6 votes in, as you guys probably can't read at the bottom. If there's a tie, it counts as the highest number. So, for instance, if there's 2, 3 answers, and you give me either one of them at the moment mark, that's basically you picked one of the top answers on the board. So again, we are looking for a famous fictional cat. So again, if you guys want to go vote on this poll and this one only, pollev.com/listwits866. We'll give about 2 more minutes at most. So Mark, be ready with your answer. So like I said, the poll will only hold up to 25 votes at the moment. But sometimes it doesn't even have that many. Many times it doesn't have that many. All right, we'll give another 30 seconds. And like I said, next time I'm going to do some changing on the colors on the poll just to make them better looking, but it does have some bugs in it. Like I can't.
Time no see.
Hey, Tizank, what's up, my man? Okay, Mark, we have hit that timer. All I need from you is the name of one fictional cat.
Garfield.
All right, Mark is going to go with Garfield. If Garfield is one of the top 3 answers on the poll, you're getting 2 or more numbers off the vault. If it is not, you're still getting 1 off. So let's find out where Garfield ranked on the board, shall we? Oh, let's increase the size a little bit so we have it.
That my pick.
And we have 3 Garfields. We had Heathcliff, Grumpy Cat, Felix, Garfield, and Garfield. So you did indeed get the number 1 answer off the board, Mark. I had Felix the cat in my head, but I'm older, so what do I know, right? I would have done lousy tonight because I had a bunch of offers. I mean, a bunch of offers. Either that or I think 2 PG-13. So congratulations, Mark. You're getting 4 numbers off the vault this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how the match game is going to work. It takes me forever to write this up, so this one will only be coming out on some really special occasions. So, Mark, with that, my friend.
Congrats, Mark. Congrats, Mark.
Mark, it is very simple. What 3 rows would you like, or 4 rows, sorry, would you like me to pull some numbers off of?
Congrats, Mark. That was fun. You did good setting game up. One from each row.
One from each. All right, we can do that. And with that, we're going to take off the 9, the 9, the 8, and the 9. So Mark, with that, we are looking for a 4-digit combination.
Emoji thumbs up sign. Job nicely done. MR list wits. Emoji clapping hands sign. Emoji clapping hands sign. Emoji clapping hands sign.
But yeah, like I said, that
004.
That one takes forever to set up because I basically have to go to get on PowerPoint, create the poll, then go over to the website, edit the poll, and yada yada yada. So this is going to be one of those really special occasion games, like when we do the intentional longer streams. All right, Mark says the combination to the vault tonight is 6044. As I do not have any sound effects. Is the combination to the vault tonight 6044. Did the vault open? No, sorry Mark, the vault did not open again tonight. If it was doing that, it would have been a winner.
Am taking a knee for the 9.
All right, so Mark, we got one more thing for you. Hopefully this slide works like it's supposed to.
6004. On list wits he has 6004, not 6044.
What did I say? Did I say 60? I had it read right. I just, yeah. My brain wasn't working. But it is still not the right number to the vault. Sorry. All right.
He said 6004.
All right, Mark. Give me 1 minute. I keep forgetting this one's busted, so I have to go open the other treasure chest board. Like I said, I do not know why my treasure chest does not work on the normal screen. But for whatever reason, it kind of acts up on me. All right, Mark, with that. Whoop. With that, Mark, we have 124 treasure chests. I didn't think I had that many. I thought it was down to 122. Oh, no, because I added the G.I. Joe figure back in. That's right. For those of you that didn't see, I did actually have something new even before I went to the toy show tomorrow. We actually picked up the 1996 version of the U.S. Army infantry character. Number 122. Make sure I have that right. 112. So, treasure chest 112. Mark, you have won tonight. the Thunderbirds DVD. Actually, I'm kind of glad that one's going out because that one's been sitting here for a while. You have one. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Darkwing. I thought I put them all together, but I may not have.
FAB.
I will find it and get it up there for you, Mark, because I still have to pull out the Stargate patch for HBK, which makes it easy tonight.
Going to a show with wrestling stuff. Welcome back, Fatality.
Oh, where did I hide the Thunderbirds DVD? I just had it like... Oh, is it Thunderbirds? No, Silverhawks. I don't know why I have Thunderbirds written down. I don't have the Thunderbirds one already went out. It's supposed to be the Silverhawks DVD. So congratulations, Mark. The Silverhawks DVD is now yours. And that means it goes in this box right here. See, Mark, I do have your stuff packaged up. It just hasn't gone out yet. I also have HBK stuff packaged up.
Off, but I'll take it.
Yeah, like I said, I think the Thunderbirds one already went out. I think the Thunderbirds one already went out. That's why I have the Silverhawks one in there. I will have to check my files to see why I don't have it marked as such, though. That is a good question. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. That's a good question. Why do I not have that marked as such? Let me look at my treasure hunt list real quick.
Same fan, you said you are going to a show with wrestling stuff.
Well, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to the toy show tomorrow. And like I said, my goal... See, according to this, I still have the Thunderbirds DVD here. Where did I put it? That is my question. I will dig it out if I can find the right one. I thought I had the Thunderbirds DVD somewhere. If not, you'll get the Silverhawks one instead, Mark. It's probably like buried in my pile of stuff that I kind of like unorganized, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent out the Thunderbirds one to somebody.
I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Emoji growing hard, emoji growing hard, emoji growing hard.
All right, Miss Freddie, have yourself a good one.
Good night, everyone. Smile.
But yeah, I am going to the toy show tomorrow. And like I said, my primary goal is to look for wrestling stuff because that's what most people were asking for. I had a couple of people asking about sports memorabilia. And then I'm going to mainly be looking for small stuff.
Can you find some wrestling autograph?
No, those they won't have.
Good night, MRS Freddy.
Those they will not have tomorrow. They are not an autograph location. Damn it, this is gonna bug me because why do I still have it on my list of valid prizes if it's not on my pile here? Alright, I will look it up. As it's running late, and I know Bubbles will be getting home soon, we're going to wrap it up a little early tonight. I know normally I do 2 extra shows, or 1 extra game show. But tonight, I think we're going to call it 1, because it'll give me a chance to look and see where all my other stuff is hiding. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for helping me out with the poll game, so to speak, the match game. Like I said, it will be back on special occasions because, like I said, that one takes forever to get put together.
Okay, then some DX, HBK or HH.
So HBK, I will get you the Stargate patch, and I know where that is. And Mark, if I can figure out why I got 2 different DVDs listed on my thing, like I said, that's going to bug me. But it will be something I will take care of before I get the packages shipped out. Ladies and gentlemen, is one game tonight, and I apologize for that. It runs a lot longer than I thought it did. Probably future episodes, I will drop it down to 4 players total, maybe. We shall see. And 6 guest stars. And I will probably do like I did with the other shows. When I do guest stars, one of the guest stars will be a special secret square or something to that effect. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had fun watching or participating. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys on Tuesday when I'll be worn out from going back and catching up on a weekend's worth of work. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, keep using the little brain cells. This does you a lot of good, but it doesn't do you any good without what's up here. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Or the Undertaker, but...